Welcome back, trendsetter babes. Like I said in the other video, I would be dropping multiple videos this week. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here, hey. We're going to jump straight into this video. As you can see in the title, we are talking about kids silk press. Now, if you saw the blog with me in this outfit, please go watch. It has been out 2 to 3 weeks by now. I got to double check, but it has been out. So, and this is the cousin that I was talking about that I was going to go do her hair on one of my off days, and I had to go pick her up. So this is Jalen. For those that know who Jalen is my cousin. You probably seen her in one of my family vlogs when we were on the trip to Tennessee. She is hilarious, and that's why I'm introducing y'all to her again. She is one of my clients that I have had for a very long time. I have been doing Jalen's hair since she was a baby, and this is where it started to be where everybody was like, maybe you should do hair. So she is the client that has always done, her hair has always been good looking because I was always doing her hair and just learning. Like, can you imagine doing a little kid's hair and you are a kid? Yeah, it was pretty fun. So that's why I have a lot of kid clients, because I know how to maintain, the movements and all of that. So that is who you are looking at right now. She is my first client that I ever had, and I have always done my cousin's hair in like very long time. So if you ever ask me how long I've been doing hair, I've been doing her hair for a very long time. So enough of that rah-rah. As you can see, y'all, I am jumping in. I'm washing her hair, giving her a really good clarifying shampoo with a little bit of moisture. And I'm also using the steamer on her. I will be using the steamer on her twice just because her hair is a little bit stubborn and her hair is just so thick and porous. So it just takes forever to absorb everything. And then once it does, it is like magic. So that's all I'm doing is I'm going in with my clarifying shampoo and my Olaplex. And I'm letting that steamer just get deep into the cuticle and let her hair get all that moisture that is needed. Plus, we're doing a silk press, so I want to make sure her hair is completely saturated with a lot of moisture, so we're not doing nothing on dry hair. I'm going to let this part play out, and then I'll let you guys see the rest. Alright guys, so as you can see, she went under the steamer again, and I'm just rinsing out the conditioner with cold water. That's why her face looked like that, because it was cold. But like I said, it's my cousin and she getting her hair done, and I'm not hearing no complaining. It wasn't like super cold, but it was cold. But I just need to make sure to get all that conditioner out. And big tip, y'all, when you are using conditioners or deep conditioners, please use cold water to rinse it out, because anytime you use heat, anything hot, all it's doing is staying on the hair. When you're using the cold water, you're just rinsing off the excess, and it still coats the hair, but it's like not stuck on the hair no more, if that makes clear sense. So you already know. I'll see you in the next step. All right, y'all, you already know what time it is. It's time to blow dry. But before we blow dry, we need to put in our heat protectors and, whatever we need to put in her hair to protect her hair. And then also I am going in with my Decca Plus, the Satin Tamer. That is all in the link down below. So if you guys have a question about what I am using, I have been using the same stuff during my silk presses, just because I've been trying to test out these products and see if I really like it. And so far, I've been liking it. A couple of things will switch up for my girls that's a little bit thicker, but we're not going to discuss that. We're just going to focus on her right now. And as you see, I did put the shower cap on her head just because her hair is like, once that moisture is gone, her hair will just go back to dry. So I want to make sure her hair is sealed, and that's all I'm doing. And then we're just going to jump straight into this blow dryer. So in the meantime, just watch. Also, I want to let you guys know I would not be discussing about the blow drying process. I will be having a video out real soon about just blow drying and how to get that technique. But as you can see, y'all, I am using my yellow bird, and I'm just going straight in. I am using a little paddle brush in between that. So, yeah. Big tip, y'all, please take your time when you are blow drying for a silk press, especially when it comes down to kids. Their hair tend to be a little bit more softer, their hair is just different when it comes down to kids. So just take your time, take smaller sections. If you are learning how to silk press your kids' hair and you don't want to go to the shop, just take smaller sections. And you see, when I'm using that blow dryer, I'm focusing just on the ends, and then I work my way up. So just take your time, guys. Don't rush it. And if it take you 3 to 4 hours, then it take you 3 to 4 hours. Nobody knows the exact amount of time it should take you, especially when you're trying to learn and trying to get this stuff done. So take your time and make sure your hair is completely dry. No moisture, no cold spots, none of that. Alright guys, let's jump straight into this flat iron. So what I am doing, I am parting off her hair. I did ask her where she want her parts at, and that's all I'm doing is just parting off her hair and giving her a nice clean part. So when I do go in and flat iron, I don't have to worry about making the part or, doing all of that. So also, like I said, I'm taking smaller sections when I'm doing the blow drying. Also, when I am doing the flat iron process, you want to take your time, and you also don't want that flat iron super high. My flat iron was probably at 410. Also, guys, I'm also going to show you how to get that perfect silky set. And the biggest thing is you need a comb that's not plastic, because it will melt. But make sure you get one of them good metal combs where it's not going to, directly melt away. And then also I am taking the hot comb and just getting her roots a little bit. She was upset about that, but I do have a smaller little flat iron just to get the little nicks and crannies, them BBs back there, but she was not having it at all. Another thing that I see when you guys are doing your silk presses around the world is you guys put a lot of products in your hair. Like me, I put mainly more sprays, and I put one serum in her hair. But you don't want to put it to the point where it's like super heavy on the hair. You just want it where it's like a dime size. And that's another big thing to get your hair that silky, volume, bodyish type of hair. Because if you do all of that product building, that's just weigh the hair down, and it's not going to be moving. It's just going to be stiff, and also it just looks like you have a whole bunch of wool in your hair. But as you see, y'all, I'm taking my comb and I'm just going down. And if you have to touch it up a little bit, then go ahead and do that. But I typically just go down one time. And if I see like the hair didn't go through the flat iron all the way, I'll tap it again. But I tap them roots a couple times, and I just take my little comb and go down. And that's why I'm saying like go one time, because I'm going to like curl her hair at the end. So you should only be doing it one time, and then that second time you just curling it. But yes, you see, y'all, she was not happy with the flat iron, and she's just dramatic, but she said she wanted it, so that's why I'm confused on why she moving and flinching and stuff. But that's just her. Don't mind her. But you see, guys, I'm taking small sections so we won't have to worry about it poofing up on us. And yeah, and if you guys have questions about kids and all of that, please let me know, because I know kids could be a little bit different. They do move a lot versus you getting your silk press done. But you can see I am pulling out that hot comb if I need to use the roots a little bit. But other than that, I'm just taking my time. And you see, she gonna flinch, which is okay. And you need to make sure if they're gonna flinch, you need to make sure you have them to the point where they're not moving at all. They can flinch a little bit, but don't, you don't want to burn yourself. You don't want to burn them either. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this. And if you guys have any questions, please drop down below and let me know.
50. These motherfuckers ain't